Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another comic book haul. This time around, I'm going to be doing my free comic book day haul for 2016. So, yeah, I'm not going to lie, I expected to bring in a few more books than I did, but I still say I got a pretty decent haul as a whole. So, yeah, let me start off with the free comics. I got 4 free comic books, and then the rest I paid for, obviously. So yeah, then the rest were from my pull list, except for 2 which they had for 25 cents. So yeah. So first off with the free comic books, I didn't really want much out of the free, my store. They let us get 3 free comic books, and I was only really excited for one, and that was Suicide Squad #1, the free comic book one, comic book day one, because of course I collect the Suicide Squad series, so why not? So that's why I picked it up. I was kind of looking through some of the other ones, and then I decided to pick up Midnight Camp, or Camp Midnight, sorry, and then the Valiant 2016 book. What is this? It shows like some of the new stuff that's supposed to be coming out of Valiant. So yeah, and then they also for free as well. This is outside of free book day, but still for free. You have the Marvel's Greatest Collection. Comic book, magazine. I don't know what you call it because it's catalog, I suppose. And I like picking these up; they're pretty interesting. So yeah, so those are the free comics I got. Next up, I just got the stuff out of my pull list. So yeah, now it's weird. I lost I don't know how, but I lost a. If you saw my last comic book haul, I lost a good portion out of my pull list. I don't know how. I don't know why. I have a theory. I'm not gonna say it right now, but I have a theory where that went. But the thing is, I can't actually look behind that theory, if that makes sense. I'm not really gonna explain it right now because it's weird. But yeah, so I had to get a bunch of these comic books, and I'm really pissed. And really, out of all the comic books that I lost that time around, I was only able to regain one, um, through the comic book shop. Like I picked up the comics, and I brought them home. I put it on the pull list. Then I have no. It's like I know where I put them, but then I don't know where they went. Like I know where they put them. I clearly remember where I put them because I read them and everything, but I have no idea where the fuck they went after that. And I have a theory because I'm normally very organized, especially with comics. So yeah, so I had to reorder all those comics. But thing is that for some reason, I couldn't do a back order or whatever. So I was only really able to regain one of the comics, if I'm not mistaken. So and I lost like 5 or 6 comics. So I'm really pissed about that. I'm still trying to find the comics, see where they are. Yeah. So whatever. So I picked up the Batman Ninja Turtles crossovers #2 and #5. So yeah, I think I picked up #1. I forgot to put it on my pull list, so then I had to get #3 and 4. Then I have #5, and then I just back ordered #2 already. So yeah, really happy. I really like this artwork here, the cover, and this cover too. Some pretty cool covers in my opinion. And yeah, it's one of 6. And once I pick up the whole collection, I'm gonna read through it and you know enjoy it. So yeah, now as I was just saying about comics that I lost, the only one that I was able to regain was New Suicide Squad #16. And then for my pull list, I also had number 19 and let's see, can I fit it? And #20. So yeah, um, yeah. Now, if you guys are wondering which issues I lost, I made a list very fast. Let me go get it. Um, and I'm really pissed about what. Okay, so I lost low. Let's see. Birthright #13, Southern Bastards #11, Spread #12, New Suicide Squad #16, which you just saw, and then the one I'm really fucking pissed about was Walking Dead #150. Out of all the issues I had to lose, it had to be one of the biggest issues in The Walking Dead, of course. So yeah, and speaking of The Walking Dead, I picked up from my pull list number 154 and 153. So yeah, now I know I could just read issue 150 online. So that's kind of takes a bit of the burn off. But I still need to find. But I still haven't been able to find Birthright online, Birthright 13 online, Southern Bastards 11 online, or Spread 12 online. Even just to read for free. Because I didn't even get to read them. I read The Walking Dead, and I read some of the other back issues I got, but I think I read Spread number 11, and I read Southern Bastards. I read Southern Bastards 11. I think I read Spreads number 10 and 11. Never actually got to 12, and I think I was catching up on as for Birthright. I think I was like on issue 10, 11, or 12 or something like that. So I never got to read that too. And then Suicide Squad number 16, I'm gonna read right now after this. And fuck yeah. So that's it for The Walking Dead. And then this is basically most of my haul. I had $20. I didn't really come in with that much money, and I basically wasted most of it. Then they had like this bins for 25 cents, 25-cent comics. So I just and I had like 50 cents left, so I just kind of looked through it. I found these two pretty interesting books. First up, The Fuse, number 1. Pretty cool cover. I really like it. Looked interesting from the inside. Like some espionage stuff. It looked pretty cool. And then Coming of Rage by Wes Craven. So yeah, and there's actually a few. I swear to God, if I had more money, I would have picked up the rest of this. I think they had like the first 3 or 4 issues of it. So yeah, I swear to God, if I had more money, I would have splurged it on this. And actually had a few issues of The Fuse as well, so I probably would have picked up these two series as a whole, depending how much they ran for. Like how many issues were in the series. So yeah, that's basically my haul. I'm really pissed that I lost those comics. Again, I read most of the comics for the most part. I put them on my bedstand, and I went to school, and I came back to finish reading the rest, and they weren't there, despite the fact that I did the video. I put it on the bedstand. Then right before I was gonna go to sleep, I read a bunch of the comics, put them all back on the bedstand. Went to sleep. Then got up the next day, took a shower, went to school, came back, ready to read the comics, and then like half of them were missing. So I have a theory where they went, but I still have to investigate it properly. So yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below, like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.